Good evening, UK and Ireland. Isn't it the most amazing news? That's right, we did it. After months of you shouting Wenger out in all caps in the chat, Wenger is indeed out. Wow, an absolute stunner and a real testament to the power of the HQTs in the UK. I'm Beric Livingstone and I'll be your presenter while Shazza is on holes. Looks like another barn burner of a show tonight with all of you flocking in. I hope you're somewhere cool because this felt like the hottest day in the UK since the Earth's core cooled. Who out there is feeling hot tonight? I don't mean in the club with your new haircut, I mean who's ready to win some Wonga. You know how this works. There'll be 12 questions which will start easy and then start to get your neurons dancing in a fury. You'll have 10 seconds from when I start talking to tap the answer. Get a question correct and you move on. Get all 12 correct and you win or split today's prize money. Tonight you are competing for that smashing sterling £550. Cash is king, but you'll also get etched onto the leaderboard and your name will be etched in the digital pages of history. I'm here, keen to help you win it, so let's get cracking. This is Q1. What type of product were Sega's Dreamcast and Mega Drive? Microwave oven, video game console, mattresses on wheels. Will it be a dream night for you, or will we be saying Seganara? Well, things got pretty heated between players, but not hot enough to cook any food. More nourishing for the brain than the belly, they were both video game consoles. Video game consoles, 96,362 of you got that right. Well done. The Mega Drive smashed its way into our living rooms in the 90s, and we've been bashing buttons ever since. Let's go straight on to Q2. In DIY, which of the following is the term for sealing and covering gaps between tiles? Yodeling, grouting, belching. Do this question yourself or ask a friend, but get the answer right, please. Even if a tiler is belching, that's not what they're getting paid for. Bathroom 101, it's grouting. Grouting is the answer I wanted. 91,909 of you got that right. Should think so too. Well done. Grout is a fluid form of concrete used to fill gaps, while yodel is a fluid form of singing used to annoy everyone in a 5-mile radius. Before we go on to Q3, some shout-outs. Hi to the Soccer Nerd Central Gang, Louis Fine, Zayn Badjadine and Indy. Hello to the lads at Myton School. And a very special happy 1-year anniversary, Matt and Alicia. On to Q3. Where would you be most likely to wear a boater? On your hands, on your feet, or on your head? A boater. If you wouldn't wear it, doesn't matter. Where would you be most likely to wear it if you did? No barbershop quartet would be complete without them, but where does the boater belong? Even if it's a hand-me-down, you should be wearing it on your head. On your head is the correct answer. Ooh, we lost quite a few of you in that round. Nearly 30,000 eliminated, 62,315 still with us. A stiff straw hat with a flat top. It was famously worn by 19th century sailors and 21st century hipsters. Now, a little music question for you. Question 4. Which Destiny's Child member was the first to release a solo album? Michelle Williams, Kelly Rowland, or Beyonce Knowles? Is it your destiny to win tonight? Let's find out. We say we love them all equally, but even Destiny has a favourite child. Beating Beyonce to the bounce this time, it was Michelle Williams. Michelle Williams was the answer I was looking for. Oh my goodness, that was definitely a savage question. Just 5,649 of you left. That was sauvage. Michelle released the gospel album Heart to Yours in 2002, a year before B drove us crazy with Dangerously in Love. Oh dear, just 5,649 of you left. Okay, here comes question 5. Which of these is not a black and white movie? Francis Ha, Donnie Darko, Ed Wood. Not a black and white movie. That's what I want to know. 3 contrasting movies, but which one was shot in colour? Much more vibrant than the name suggests. It's 2001's Donnie Darko. Donnie Darko, the right answer. Phew. 4,863 of you got that right, so that means most of you are still in the game. Most movies have been shot in colour since the 30s, but Noah Baumbach went back to black and white for his 2012 comedy Francis Ha. Here comes Q6. Which of these words is not composed only of letters from the first half of the alphabet? Forejudged, abandoned, blackmailed. Bit of maths involved here, bit of alphabet. Let's see how you get it right. You can threaten it as much as you like, but blackmailed only uses letters from the first half of the alphabet. Nicking a couple of letters from part D, it's abandoned. Yes. 781 of you got that right. I think we can say that is another savage question. Oh my goodness. They are coming out thick and fast and ferocious today. N is the 14th letter of the alphabet, which also makes it the beginning of the second half. Just 781 with you coming with me to question 7. Back to childhood. What do the books The Wind in the Willows and Winnie the Pooh have in common? Illustrator, publication year, central character. Love those books. Always loved Mr. Toad. People say I drive like Mr. Toad. They were both published in the same century, but almost 20 years apart. Sharing a visual style, they had the same illustrator. Illustrator's the answer I wanted. 565 of you knew it. Well done. Illustration's answer to Andy Serkis. E.H. Shepard illustrated the animal characters of both books, as well as many others. Ooh, it's super tense tonight. Question 8. Approximately how many people in the US still receive DVDs through the post from Netflix? 3 million, 300,000, 30,000. DVDs. Around things, you know, remember? Well, we've embraced the stream, but for our cousins, they sure like to hold on to the past. Making America great again, a lot of DVD deliveries at a time. It's 3 million. 3 million. Ooh, just 181 of you got that. That was tough. 181 of you still in the game. Netflix have been eager to ditch the door service for years, but these streamer-phobes have held out. Let's move on to question 9. When they first met, the Duke of Windsor famously asked his future wife if she missed what about America? Pop-up toasters, electric refrigerators, central heating. Which was it? King Edward VIII gave up the throne to marry Wallis Simpson, but how did he originally break the ice? Melting it in seconds, he asked if she missed central heating. 42 of you got that right. 150 eliminated. Woof! It may sound like the setup for a raunchy punchline, but it was an innocent question from Edward. So they say. Let's go on to Q10. Which of the following was outlawed in Iceland at the beginning of the 20th century? Comic books, dogs, snowball fights. I'll give you a clue, I'm not talking about the supermarket, I'm talking about the country. Banning snowballs in Iceland would be tough to enforce, yes? But full of cocky cats, and now we know why, they outlawed dogs. 15 of you got that right. Dogs was the right answer. They're legal again now. But man's best friend became Iceland's biggest problem in 1924 when a canine disease started spreading to humans. Ooh, let's go for the final 2 questions. Question 11 coming up now. Bit of sports. Which of these footballers never reached the 20-goal mark in a Premier League season? Michael Owen, Gareth Bale, Louis Saha. Which was it? 3 wizards who could find the net blindfolded, but who missed out on the 20-plus club. Light on his feet, but light on goals here. It's Liverpool's little legend Michael Owen. Ooh, just 6 of you got that right. We lost 10, 6 of you still in the game. It's sudden death now, folks, because we are moving on to the final round. We started with more of you than can fill Wembley, and now we are just down to 6. There is £550 on the table. Here comes the final question. Q12. Which of these transport features was the last to appear in the UK? a full-length motorway, the Routemaster bus, the Mini car. The last to appear in the UK for the full prize. Well, the Mini acquired its nickname in the 60s but was actually launched in 1959. The Routemaster took to the roads even earlier, in 56. But they both had to wait till the end of 1959 to drive on the M1. Buckle up, it's full-length motorway for the win. And we have 4 winners tonight. 4 winners. Oh my word, that was so tense. Well done to all of you. If you managed to make it through that quiz, you are superstars. Well done to Soupy Dog 20, to Spilly, to This Is Dicky, to United Kingdom. You all won £137.50. That is amazing. 12 questions, 15 minutes of work, £137.50 your takeaway from that one. If we lost you along the way, I am sorry to see you go. That's the way the cookie crumbles. There's always next time. Well, you got the lead out, you worked the kinks out, you got Wenger out, and you showed more than 100,000 other players in the HQ universe that you are a star. Well done. Just amazing work to you 4. Don't forget, we've got our huge show coming up on Sunday with Shazza with an £8,000 prize. That's Sunday at 3 p.m. Get an extra life soon so you're ready. That's it for the work week. My name is Beric Livingstone, and it was an honour and a privilege to be your game guide. Hit us up on Twitter and let me know how you survived the heat today, and I'll be back tomorrow night at 9 p.m. with another go at that sweet dosh and trivia glory. Well done. Good night.